Hello and welcome to our playthrough of the Ancient Days. Alpha 16.4, Build 8. I've been craving going back to how the game used to be, and I did play this for a little bit, tried it out. Here's the settings. Survival, game name, Ancient Days, which is also the seed, pretty much. Warrior, 18 day length. Default, because zombie speed was either they never run, they're always running, or default, meaning, walk during the day, run at night. Trust me, play with default. And then the usual 90-minute days, regular block damage, regular loot respawn turned off so you could explore. We're dropping everything on death. Blood moons at 32. Enemy spawning on, obviously. Airdrops every 7 days. And airdrops marked on. And let's start it up. Mind you, you have to remember, these are the ancient days of 7 Days to Die. This is what made this game popular. Not the shit we have now. Mind you, there are things we have now which are good. The game has made massive improvements, especially with quality of life features. Obviously, the graphics have improved. Many things have improved. Like, even some of the world settings, like, you can make the zombies now sprint during the day and walk at night if you want. Like, there's better settings. Uh, Repairing things went back into the tool belt instead of straight into the inventory, they gotta move it back. Like, there are improvements that have been made to the game over time. But they have made the game worse over time also. Like, during this playthrough, you're going to see it. You're going to see the temperature system, how we overheat, how we had to actually cook meals to improve our health, how if you took damage, like, taking damage was important, like, oh crap, I'm hurt, I can't take more damage, I'll die. Now it's, oh, I take damage, let me use one of my, 600 healing items, or let me eat some food and recover HP. You couldn't recover HP through eating food. We also didn't have quests back then. You had to, it was more sandbox and open world. You had to figure out, okay, what am I gonna do? And let's get to it. The usual quests, of course. We're gonna go through all the starting quests. This is gonna be a complete playthrough up until probably day 50. I think I'll cut it off there. There's no reason to play past day 50, to be honest. Also, right click, there is no power attack. It was only one attack. You melee, that's it. And while that's doing that, collect the wood because we'll need it for later. And no, you cannot make the things in advance. You make it in advance, it's not going to count towards the quest, which is, an improvement in future, later updates. And as you can see, it takes a while for the quest to update also. Just keep collecting this because we won't need it. And as you can see, we're now in future updates, like, it tells us, hey, little arrow showing where the things are. Not anymore. Not in this version. Like I said, many quality of life updates. One thing I do miss, as you can see, if you press E, you can collect the cotton. Where now we have to, like, literally punch it to collect it. Same thing goes for goldenrod, chrysanthemum, all the good stuff. We need more of this. You can still shift click, obviously. Also, one feature I can't remember if we have in the new versions is if the lower your stamina gets, like when you start getting near depletion of stamina, you do less damage. Your character will literally do a lot less damage. And that's, towards that's block damage, that's also entity damage, like, it sucks. But it's also cool because, it makes sense, you're tired. Why would you be hitting harder when you're tired? Or with the same amount of strength? We can see a town over there. We can see a massive town over here. That's where we're going to go stay at. Oh, I didn't craft the gloves. Let's collect some stone. Well, that's doing that. Let's go and collect some stone from here. Put on the gloves. Yeah, these big boulders, they used to give you all the resources. Good times, man. And you know how today, if you could say here, it'll highlight the item and put it at the top for your quest for your craft. Nope. You have to look for it. Wooden bow, 2 arrows, and unlike I usually do in this version, bow and arrows early game were top tier. To me, even better than the club. Way better than the club, in my opinion. Make our 3 frames real quick. And then once we get to the usual starter quest, then move on to, of course, find the trader. See, not much has changed. I mean, a lot has changed, but not the usual ways. There we go. Upgrade the frame. Bring some more wood. Now we got to craft this campfire. Alright, we earned skill points, don't need to worry about those right now, because the next quest we're going to get is to locate the trader. And thankfully in this version, they actually show the trader somewhere on the map, way the hell to the north. And thankfully, that's where we're going. No, you don't really spawn in this version that close to the trader. And we will probably have to regrow these yeah, we're probably going to have to regrow trees, so I will keep those on me. And claim block states on us. Alright, all that's left is now to venture past that death trap over there and head up into town. Before we do that, let's look at some of our abilities. Remember, alright, unlike the current skill system we have with magazines, this is learned by doing. You want to do more damage? You obviously can invest points in stuff like the traditional pummel key to increase our damage, but to really increase our damage, you have to use the weapon. The more you use the weapon, the better, you know, the more experience it'll gain, and you'll do more damage and all that stuff. Or you can just put points in the pummel key also and increase the damage even further. You want to craft better weapons? You put points into it. That's one thing I do like about the magazine system. Like, hey man, you're not just gonna magically put points into your, you know, you're not gonna kill zombies. You know, get ability points, and then you magically learn how to craft better stuff, better quality weapons. Also, check this out. It was at 25. It grades down to 24. That is something I do like about the old system versus the new one we have. Our quality stays permanent. In the old version, if you repair stuff, they drop in quality. Meaning, even if you have a perfect 600 quality weapon, it will degrade as you repair it. And as you can see, I'm getting wet. Like the little umbrella over there. The thing with the wetness system is, if you're wet and it's nighttime, your character gets cold. You can even start experiencing hypothermia. Not hypothermia? Yeah, hypo. I think it's hypo. It's the one where you start freezing. And then the freezing, if you get too cold, you start losing HP. I think it impacts your movement speed. I do know it starts making you make your character get hungrier. And of course, you can see there, no food or water bar. We also don't have an XP bar. The basically the UI was like super basic. Anyways, you don't really need to see me run to the trader. Once I get there, I'll bring back the game. So see you there. All right, we're here. I haven't looted anything. I've just been, been doing bird's nests as I see them, picking up yucca fruit. We ended up venturing into a desert. Mind you, there is no game stage or. Hold up. You need to be careful with the range because for some reason these guys could get some crazy range on them. Huh. Yes, you looted good corpses before. You could loot corpses. And, damn it, that's right. Back in these ancient days, if you hit the tires, there's a chance you can harvest up actual tires. And if I remember right, we had quality for like a lot of. There's another town over there, so we have one big town over there and a massive city over there too. So we got plenty of places to loot. Speaking of looting, let's go inside the trader's place and rob him of his blueberries. That way we have some kind of food at least. Okay, it's chem station we could use. Workbench is broken, sadly. That's fine. Never did like this trader. Alright, let's see if they're forged. Nope, forge isn't working. That sucks. Vending machine? Vending machine works. As you can see, the vending machine did not have much back in the day. But they did work. And you could even find some out in the world, but cement mixer doesn't work either. So the only thing that works is the chem stations, which I guess is good. We can make gas, but I forgot what sells for more, the bullet casings on their own, or no, because we need bullet casings. You actually need ammo is more difficult to come across in this version. Not like now, we're swimming in ammo. Before, no way.
Put away your weapon unless you'd like to die in my store.
Yeah, he's pretty much Trader Hugh. Cloth head armor. Do I have anything I want to sell? I mean, we could sell the cloth head armor. Sell the bullet cases for some money. We got to keep the glue. Paper I don't care about. The rest we got to keep. Does he have anything good for sale? He doesn't have any books. What about his secret stash? We need to get the mining helmet by day 4. The mining helmet was the only way to get light. There was no helmet light mod. We didn't have mods back in the day. That, I will say, is an improvement. Like, being able to have a helmet light on anything was amazing.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try.
Alright, so we have all of day 3 and all of day 2, all of day 3 to make money. I did get some skill points. I actually want to clothing. You know what? Never look at your points out in the middle of nowhere. Always be in a safe spot. Health and fitness, sex rex. This is how we gain stamina, or stamina. Alright, so now, forest, oh, that's another thing. Mark your traders. You had to mark the trader. If you forgot where the trader was, you were kind of screwed if you didn't mark it. Because they didn't auto-mark themselves on the map. Alright, so... climb up here real quick so you can get a lay of the land. We have a city over there, to the south. One to the north. One to the east. Damn, that's a pretty good... this is a pretty good map. Alright. We'll head to the one to the north first. Hopefully it's not too insane. On the way there, I'll break up some... I'll break up these shrubs on the way there. Just to get some wood. Though we could go back to the forest. Because the desert kind of sucks to live in. Plus we have clay down there. Hard to... You know what? Let's start off in forest. There is clay, there's trees. Something the desert lacks. Like, we'll prepare ourselves in the forest. And then we'll move... Once we get better equipped, we'll head off into the desert. Oh, and as you saw, the only thing the trader did was sell stuff. They didn't offer quests. They didn't really do anything else. And they don't guide you to other traders. You had to find them on your own. And, as you can see, the traders were also out in the middle of nowhere. They did not spawn next to towns. It wasn't, like, you wanted to get to a trader, you had to drive. Or run. And we only had 2 vehicles. We only had, like... We only had one vehicle in the game, I believe. I remember right. Mini bike. That's it. Anywho, I'll see if I can find a house. I'll prep it up, and then we'll get ready. Just pausing, because I'm looting some tree stumps, and there might be some really good items in there. Every now and then, these tree stumps have some really good stuff. You saw him one-shotting those, now I can't. That's what I'm talking about. As you get lower in stamina, you do less damage. A feature we no longer have in modern 7 Days to Die. Imagine freaking being enclosed by zombies fighting for your life and you're just doing less and less damage because you're panicking and you're getting out of breath. Alright, so we need to find a place to stay. There was always this one building I loved. And I'm trying to find it, but I don't think I'll see it in this area. They were usually off by their sides by themselves or in the cities. And I don't want to be in the city, because it's dangerous. That's a really nice house to stay in. Jesus. There's a crawler. As you can see, like, World Gen was, janky. Janky as hell. These are how the crawlers used to look. And we had to inspect the zombies, get plastic, okay. We also didn't have encumbrance. We could just carry as much crap as we could and just run. More paper. I did think about staying at that building, but it's a little too big and it will take forever to clear out. I guess I'm gonna have no choice. I'm gonna have to stay in the city. Yeah, there it is. I see it in the corner. There's another church. This spot would be nice. I think I'll stay in that building right there. Although this is an open field. My problem is the lack of trees. Well, let's do combat. Gotta be careful of that zombie. Also, when you knock them down, that counts as stunning the zombies. You got bonus damage on that. Her I will range attack because we used to have nudity in the game. The stripper zombie, which is now called Party Girl, used to have her fun bags out. There we go. Quick tap. Oh, whatever. Who cares? How much wood do I have? 230, huh? There's the building I used to stay in. I love that building. I guess we could stay here. Let's do up the car. Hey, treasure map. Good. Whoa. Yeah, like I said, the game was jank. But stealth was always fun. No, you can't recover your arrows. Where did you wake up from? We're not detected, so that's good. One thing that was annoying was that. Let's be careful with this. We can easily get surrounded. And then it's, you're dead. You think the stun sucks in our current version? You don't know about the stun in this one. You gotta be careful. No, we had no crosshair for the bow and arrow. There we go. Got her ass. Alright. Try and clear this place out. What did you have? 20? Good. Huh, cause one there's another guy here. Let's break this. We'll go investigate that once we're done here. There he is. I have no problem with being shot. Oh wait, they could fall through here. Yep. Oh, thankfully there were... Zombies were stupid back then. They weren't, 500 IQ geniuses we have these days. Man, this thing does no damage. I keep looking at him, I'm afraid to get hit. You get hit, you will lose life. And in case you're wondering, corn does not give you health. Nothing gives you health outside of first aid bandages. Let's fight this guy. We will be staying here. Because we also need to earn a lot of money to buy that mining helmet, so we have the mining helmet flashlight. Okay. Purse. Okay. Food is good. Food is essential to our survival. Do we want to live up here or up here? We can always come back up. And we'll more than likely live on this floor. Well, just a crackhead. Oh shit! What did I say about that stun being dangerous? And the range on these guys. Okay. Well, the vending machine works at least. The magical restocking vending machines. I never did like those. I'm almost out of stone. I don't even have room for that. For anything, really. Can I pick you up? Nope. Don't have room. I just need space right now. Yeah, I need you back. Alright, I will be right back. One moment. Alright, we're back. We're sort of set in. We have a few issues. Mainly this guy. And then we have another secondary issue being we are running out of food and water. So let's loot this place up. Hopefully we'll find something. Let's get rid of these corpses. Let's also make ourselves a bone knife because we do need it to harvest animals if we ever find some. We have one. How much is for water? 36. I think I have the money to buy some water. Nothing there. Nothing there. Empty. Lovely. Clear out some of these corpses. I could have sworn there was like a... Oh, there was a fridge. Nothing. Nothing in the bookcase. Might as well take the paper. Oh, painkillers. That'll help out a little bit. Yep, that's it. Now we gotta go upstairs. Loot this up. Nothing. Over here. Bro. Yeah, the purse was also empty. Alright, well, we're kind of screwed. We need to find a body of water. We have water down there, which we will go after. Let's dump some stuff off so we can go adventuring. We can't eat this because it'll dehydrate us. More fullness, but we'll get more dehydrated. I don't have enough money to actually buy anything from the vending machine, so we're screwed on that part also. Correct? Yep. We're screwed on that part also. I mean, eggs will give us food poisoning. You can't just eat raw eggs. No point in using your corn for one fullness. We're probably gonna scarf down. Like, we'll probably scarf those down just to get some health back. Aside from that, yeah, you couldn't. You right click to eat them. You're gaining health from the food you're eating. Thankfully, some of the food gives us health. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I didn't remember that. Maybe we do get health from the food we eat. Barely any. Alright. Well, we need to find a cooking pot, so we're gonna have to hit up these things. No, you can't. You have to, like, spam right-click. Alright, so we're gonna go down the road houses. Hopefully find something. We'll also hit up the daycare for some bookshelves. And this was basically it. Like, doors were locked. Zombies were all around. You had to be careful going into houses. You can't just go inside willy-nilly. And that's what you did. You went around, you looted, you survived. Eventually we won't have... Oh, yes, a cooking grill. That's a good find. Wait, you can't... I have to kill... Get rid... Make sure it's clear first. And we gotta hurry up before it's nighttime. Just need a damn cooking pot. That's all I need. Nope. Okay, good enough. We have the grill. That's something really good. Now we can make grilled food. Toilets probably had good water. Alright. Let's go through here. That's it. House is clear. Time to move on. Next building. It's funny because right now we would be doing quests. We'd be leveling up like Pummel Pete. Which, by the way, Pummel Pete, to level it up, you can't just gain levels. You actually have to increase your skill with weapons to be able to then level it up. Hello. When stealth was a thing. I mean, stealth sort of is a thing still. We just can't be as efficient at it. The pears, yes, we could just straight up eat those, and it gives us back a can, which we can then use to get proper food. Ooh, a wrench. That's really good, because now we could make the workbench once we unlock the schematic. No, we can't crawl through 1 meter spaces. I saw him. Wait the hell out of you, man. Jesus. We're selling all of that, by the way. That's all, like, money. They sound like they're upstairs. Which she is. Can't remember if they know how to, like, properly use the stairs or not. Do you? Sort of. Not really. Oh, shoot, you do. Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful with those corpses, because they can slow you down. And they attack fast. Yeah, their attack speed was better. Also, if you take damage in this version, your character obviously isn't going to feel as good because you're getting the crap beat out of you. So, the more hits you take, the lower your max HP becomes because you're getting beat up. And the only way to heal that, of course, is with proper rest. Whoa. I hated those weird freezes every now and then. If anything, Fat Boy's good for weapon leveling. But he has so much HP and so little damage back in these days. Especially early game, man. Until you leveled up your weapon properly, got feet higher, you can forget about doing proper damage. Oh shit. Good thing we stunned him. Stuff we can't break into yet. Learn MacDiver's secret to making scrap metal armor. Iron helmet schematic. This actually sells more for by itself. I think we loaded everything here. Oh, well, almost everything. By the way, you did have to go around. Oh, that's a really good find. Especially since now that means I can actually use my... That's right, right click to use. Oh, he never searched a zombie? Ooh, duct tape. Oh, we went to that filing cabinet, we went to that desk. Sounds like there's trouble outside. Yeah. I had to craft another one. Which is something we need to do. How did you break? So this was just a guy in there. We didn't loot these? Damn it. Oh, we're almost full, so we're gonna have to... Where's the wrench? All this stuff we're gathering up, we're selling. We can't keep it. Oh, damn, I undetected. Man, I'm glad he's also so brain dead back in the day. We're not keeping the gunpowder. I don't care about paint. Definitely want the can. Don't want the paint. Yes, cooking pot. Oh, we got what we wanted. We can get the hell out of here. After we loot this trash pile. Good. Oh, there's another trash pile. We're gonna have to hit up these... Potato seed? Oh yeah, fertilizer. Increase crop... Yeah, that's how we used to increase crop yields. We actually did have to use fertilizer. Let's get rid of the rotting flesh. Shit, I don't have room for this thing. I could get rid of the animal. Eat that. Yeah, because I remember right. Plastic. How did I miss those? Well, definitely gonna need that jar of honey. So, goodbye fertilizer. Plastic, yeah, it still sells for a decent amount. Alright, so it's starting to get dark, and like I said before, in these versions, the darkness is dark. So, we're gonna end the episode here. Go back home, get organized. We need to be careful at night. Zombies run. They are fast. They hurt when they hit you. Never loot this mailbox. Paper, lovely. So close that. Head upstairs. So, throughout the night, I'm going to organize. Probably try to break into that. And I will see you tomorrow morning. All in all, successful day 1. We didn't die. Um, we have some healing items. We got stuff to sell, which will give us decent amounts of money. And hopefully by day 3, we'll have enough saved up that we could actually buy that mining helmet and have a flashlight so we could go looting easier. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Take care. Bye-bye.